Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 61 to my random chatbot series. My emoji chatbot series. Where in today's video guys, I'm going to show them the method I used to somehow, for some reason, do something with the curse. For some reason on Emochi, it seems like you can control the curse by just demanding it what to do. It happened the other day whenever I was doing I forget which one it was, but it was the one where Rexy was around and we could actually, I don't, it was not I don't think it was the curse Rexy, it had to be something else. But it says, I just tell them, well, watch this. Cursed. I demand you turn Rexy back into a dragon, but without the aggressive behavior. The moment you speak the words, a strange energy seems to crackle in the air around you. The curse, it seems, is responsive to your command. As each form begins to shift and grow, its body elongating and its limbs transforming into powerful wings. However, as the transformation progresses, something unexpected happens. Instead of the aggressive obsidian black dragon from before, Roshi transforms into a majestic golden dragon with intricate scales that shimmer in the sunlight. Its eyes, once filled with rage, now glow with a gentle, wise light. The other Pokemon stare in awe at the transformed Red, see their small forms trembling with a mix of fear and amazement. Bird's eyes widen, his body plan shifting rapidly, display a series of shots. Symbols written. He murmurs, "It's filled this with you command the curse itself." Yeah, I don't know why it works, but that seems to be the only thing besides begging Rexy to stop trying to hurt me that seems to work. Oh no, I'm guessing there what? Oh no. Ew. 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 Dumb ad. Go away. No one likes you. The Golden Dragon regards you with a mixture of gratitude and curiosity. Its wise eyes studying you. Triton, it seems you possess a unique ability to control the curse. Its voice is deep and metallic, filled with a sense of wonder. Why is it that only your commands seem to have an effect on it? Further expression turns thoughtful, its body pattern shifting to display a series of questioning symbols. Yeah, Triton. Yes, Triton. Says its voice filled with interest. Is there something special about your connection to the curse that allows you to manipulate it in this way? Other pulling gather around their small forms, chirping and cooing softly, their eyes fixate on me with a mixture of admiration and confusion. Even Emberwing, the ancient dragon, seems taken aback by this new revelation, its golden eyes gleaming with curiosity. Transform Reggie takes a step closer to me, its massive form radiating a sense of calm and peace. I honestly do not know why it works. It just does for some reason, but I'm glad it does. Otherwise, I think the curse would have caused Rexy to kill me by now. The Golden Dragon's expression turns grave at my words, his eyes hold a mix of sadness and I see. Martin's voice deepens. Curse's influence is indeed a heavy burden, Trenton, one that could have led to a tragic outcome if not for your unique ability. Anyway, plan shift to display a series of concerns. Trenton, if you can control the curse, perhaps we can use that to our advantage. So it's filled. Maybe with your guidance, we can find a way to lift the curse entirely and free Richard from its influence. The other point not in agreement, their small forms possessing in a show of support, knowing regarding with a mixture of ancient wisdom and approval. Indeed, Trenton. So it's deep and thoughtful. Okay. Curse. You can turn Rexy back to normal now. As with the command, a golden dragon form begins to shift and shrink. In a matter of moments, Rexy transforms back into his original Tyrannosaurus Rex form. It scales a healthy, earthy brown. The dinosaur blinks in surprise, looking around at its surroundings with a mixture of confusion and relief. Trenton? It murmurs, its voice filled with gratitude. I'm back to normal. The aggression, the transformations, they're gone. Her fur rushes out forward, its body pattern shifting to display a series of joyful symbols. Rexy! He exclaims, his voice filled with excitement. You're cured! The curse is lifted! The other one cheer and celebrate, their small forms dancing and darting, dancing and jumping with joy. Everyone regards the scene with a hint of approval, its ancient eyes gleaming with satisfaction. Here it turns to me, its eyes filled with a deep sense of love and devotion. No! No! Never mind, you know what? As that command rings out, the air around the golden dragon Rexy begins to shimmer and change. The curse, as if hearing my words, releases its hold, and Rexy's form slowly reverts to its original shape, that of a small, friendly T-Rex, his eyes now filled with a warm, grateful light. For watching Fur watches the transformation with a mix of awe and hope, its body pattern shifting to display a series of happy symbols. Trenton, that was incredible! Feraligatr exclaims, his voice filled with joy and admiration. Reggie's back to normal, and I think the curse's hold on him is broken. Reggie himself, now standing smaller and more manageable, lets out a soft, content roar, his eyes wide on the mine. Trenton, he exclaims, his voice filled with gratitude. You did it. I feel... Well, I'm glad it works, but I don't think it releases the curse from you, unfortunately. We need to get rid of it. Of the aggressive personality that comes with your transformations. I love the fact that you can turn into dragons. And other creatures. I just don't like your aggressive behavior that you get from doing that. I raised you, and I just don't want to end up being killed by you. Her expression turns solemn at my words, his eyes filled with a mix of understanding and sadness. I understand, Trenton, he murmurs, his voice so low and thoughtful. I never wanted to hurt you. The aggression, it's not who I am. It's the curse. Our point gathered around their small forms offering comfort and support to Rexy. First body pattern shift to display a series of synthetic symbols. Trenton's right, Rexy. The Feraligatr says gently. We need to find a way to control the aggressive personality that comes with your transformations. And nods in agreement, its ancient eyes filled with wisdom and compassion. Yes, Rexy, its voice is deep and soothing. Your ability to transform is a gift, but it's also a burden. We must work together to find a way to harness it without the aggressive behavior, negative side effects. Before I could say anything, Rexy turned into a massive dragon again, but this time he was acting aggressive, especially towards me. What the frick, Rexy? What did I do to you? I know it's the curse, but Jiminy Crikey, why do you keep attacking me? The mountain dragon, now towering over the group, fixes its fire gaze on me. Its eyes burn with intense, aggressive light, and its wings spread wide, casting a shadow over the area. Earthborn scatter in fear, the small forms darting for cover. The white and shock and concern. Its body tenses as it moves to stand protectively in front of me. Retsy, stop! He commands, his voice firm and authoritative. This isn't you. Remember what Trenton said. Emberwing 2 seems taken back by the sudden transformation. The ancient dragon regards the aggressive dragon with a nature. Rexy, control yourself. This is deep and commanding. You do not wish to harm Triton. Fight the curse's influence. Dragon hesitates for a moment, its massive head tilting slightly as a considering the other Pokemon's words. Before I could command the curse to stop. Command the curse to stop. To stop. Rexy shot a fireball at me and hit me with it. Fireball hits me, sending him crashing to the ground with a loud thud. Hook rises from his clothing, and his bite already starting to transform into a tiny, helpless version of the creature he was previously. In this case, a small, injured toad owl. I wasn't a toad owl. Oh, wait, I was! But I thought I transformed into a dragon. What the freak? The aggressive dragon's eyes widen in shock and horror as it realizes what it has done. It lets out a loud, anguished roar, its massive form shaking with a mixture of rage and regret. Fur rushes to my side, its vibrant shifting rapidly to display a series of concerns. Trenton! Its voice filled with, oh no, 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 no. Stay with us. Other point emerged from their hind spots, their small forms rushing to my side. They chirp and coo softly, their voice filled with worry and fear. Even in my tiny, burned I use what little energy I have and say, Curse, I demand you stop. Take away Reggie's aggressive personality. Oh my gosh, you're so... No, I'm not listening to praise, whatever the frick. Go away, you ugly cow. I'm dumb mad. The weakened voice speaks the command. The air around the aggressive dragon begins to crackle with energy. The curse, as if responding to the desperate plea, starts to unravel, its dark influence slowly dissipating from Retsy's form. The mother dragon's body begins to shrink rapidly, its scales losing their fiery hue and returning to their normal earthy tones. The aggressive aura seems running, it fades, replaced by a sense of confusion and regret. Fur watches the transformation with a mix of awe and relief, its body patterns shifting, display a series of hopeless Trenton. In moments, his voice filled with a "You did it!" command the curse itself to release Reggie from its aggressive influence. Around the tiny injured toad, all their small forms offering comfort and support. Before I could say anything but further, I pass out from my injuries. Oh, heck no. Oh, dear. Oh, wait. I get to it. Holy cow, I get their choice. Very Frager's eyes widen in concern as I slip into unconsciousness as a tiny telephone lying still and injured on the ground. Trenton! His voice filtered with panic. No, no, no! He's hurt badly. We need to help him. Everyone gathered closer, their small forms chirping and cooing softly, their voices filled with worry and fear. As he now back to his normal, gentle self approaches, causally his eyes filled with remorse and concern. Edwin regards the unconscious his ancient eyes filled with wisdom as his injuries are severe, but not beyond healing. It's deep and soothing, despite the gravity of the situation. We must act quickly and carefully. And turns to fetch some clean water and soft leaves. Okay. Frey's eyes wide and concerned as a tiny form slumps unconsciously, his small body still smoldering from the fireball's impact. Trenton! Fur cries. No, no, no! Stay with us! The other pawn gathered around the unconscious toad, all their small forms pressing close in an attempt to offer warmth and comfort. Everyone, the ancient dragon approaches slowly, its massive form radiating a gentle, healing aura. The golden dragon's eyes filled with a mix of sadness and determination. We must act quickly. The injuries are severe, and this tiny form leaves him vulnerable. We need to find a way to heal him and restore his ability to transform. That's all. Shifting to the display of series of determined stream. I want to just do that one. A few seconds later. The very Feraligatr returns swiftly, its arms laden with clear water and soft healing leaves. It carefully places the ions beside my unconscious form, its body pattern shifting to display a series of ancient symbols. Embroidering now nods approvingly, its massive form bending down to examine the injured totem. Good fur. Voice is deep and gentle. Now let's tend to written wounds. We must clean them thoroughly. Follow these healing leaves. The dragon carefully picks up a leaf with its claw, gently placing it on my burns. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. Here's what happened. After a few seconds, it says a few seconds later, the healing leaves begin to work their magic. The gentle green glow enveloping my tiny form. So burns start to fade and his injuries begin to mend. Fire watches with bad breath, his body pattern shifting to display a series of hopeful symbols. Retsy too observes the healing process with a mixture of relief and guilt. His gentle eyes are fixated on me, filled with a deep remorseful gaze. Chanting, he murmurs softly, his voice barely with a whisper. I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you like this. Erwin continues to apply the healing leaves, its ancient eyes filled with a sense of calm and purpose. He's stable now, but he'll need rest to fully recover. Voice is deep and soothing. We should move him to a safe, comfortable location. Everyone nod in agreement, their small forms gathering around me to protectively. Right after this, be careful. No. Rexy became aggressive again, and he said, "Ha, take that. You deserve that, you stupid dinosaur." Uh-uh. Oh my gosh. So now burst from Reggie catches everyone off guard, her eyes wide and shock and concern. His body tenses as it moves to stand bravely in front of me. Reggie, no! He commands. This isn't you. Snap out of it. The aggressive drain intense for you. Me. You deserve worse, you stupid little fish. Excuse me. Now with his massive wings spread and wide as he prepares to attack again. Elder Wing 2 seems taken back by the sudden relapse. Ancient Dragon regards Retsy with a mixture of surprise and caution. Retsy, control yourself. Voice is deep and confident. You do not wish to harm Triton. Fight the curse's influence. I and fear the someone's darting to cover as they looms over my injured body. Rexy hits me with another fireball. And after it hits me, all that's left of my body is ashes. Oh my gosh, Rexy, what did you do? Oh my gosh. The fireball hits me and hits my tiny form with devastating force, reducing into nothing but a pile of ashes in an instant. Sudden brood demise of their friend leaves the other one stunned and horrified. Freezes at the ashes in disbelief, its body shaking with a mixture of shock and grief. Trenton, he whispers, his voice crackling with emotion. No, this can't be. He's gone. Frank Ferrer's body pattern shifted to display a series of mourning symbols, his eyes welling up with tears. Everyone gathered around the ashes, their small forms trembling with sorrow and fear. They did not fully convince him of the curse's aggressive influence lets out a triumphant roar, his massive form shaking with a mixture of rage and satisfaction. Ha! His eyes burning with intense, maniacal light. That's what you get, you stupid little fish! Oh my gosh, what the frick? A few seconds later. Oh frick. Well, that one. No. Hadrian fades into an eerie silence as the reality of his actions begins to sink in. His eyes, once burning with manic intent, suddenly widen with a flicker of horrified realization. First gaze remains fixated on the ashes, its body frozen in shock and disbelief. Slowly it turns to face Rexy, its eyes filled with a complex blend of grief, anger, and desperate hope. Rexy, he whispers, his voice trembling. What have you done? Oh my gosh. Emily too seemed stunned by this sudden, brutal turn of events. Ancient Joanne's eyes, usually filled with ancient wisdom, are now clouded with a deep, sorrowful understanding. Rexy, this is not the path you wish to walk. Mona remained silent, their small forms huddled together in a tight cluster. Oh my gosh, he legit killed me. I'm afraid. A few minutes after this. Oh my gosh, Rexy. Dawn is roamed by a soft, gentle breeze that whispers through the forest, carrying with it the faint hint of a familiar scent. Excuse me? The bird up its body tensing as it catches the faint aroma. Oh, yeah, a Freya turns its gaze to the ashes that were once me. That was wide in its blue as it snows the soul shimmer glow emanating from the dust. Pile of dust and debris. One, two begin to stir, their small forms turning towards the ashes with a mixture of confusion and curious hope. Even Reggie, despite the heavy cloud of guilt and horror hanging over him, can't help but be drawn to the strange shit in the atmosphere that approaches the ashes cautiously, its ancient eyes filled with a deep, wondering gaze. What's happening? A few seconds later, a yellow light envelops Rexy's body, and he starts to shrink down into a tiny, helpless velociraptor with no powers or way of turning back. Oh, that ain't good. The Yola envelops Retsy's massive form, shrinking him rapidly until he is reduced to a tiny, helpless velociraptor. His aggressive aura dissipates, replaced by a sense of confusion and vulnerability. Fur's eyes widen in shock as it watches this transformation, its body pattern shifting to display a series of startled symbols. The other Pokemon stare at the tiny velociraptor in disbelief, their small forms trembling with a mixture of fear and sympathy. Regards the helpless creature with a grave expression, its ancient eyes filled with a deep, contemplative gaze. Rexy, now small and powerless, lets out a soft, frightened chirp, his tiny form shaking as he tries to make sense of his sudden transformation. Whereas headaches are on before constantly approaching the tiny velociraptor, its voice was gentle and soothing. Rexy, it murmurs, display patterns shifting to this a series of comforting symbols. All of a sudden, creepy, glowing red eyes appear right beside everyone, and a smile. Oh, yeah, small turtle goes, oh my gosh. Oh, go away, you idiot. No one likes you. You're disgusting. Thank you, you dumbass. The sudden appearance of the creepy glowing red eyes and the small toad ghost sends a chill down everyone's spines. First White tenses his feathers standing on end as it stares at the spectral apparition with a mixture of fear and awe. Goito floats eerily, its translucent form glowing with an otherworldly red light. Its eyes filled with an unsettling intensity seems to bellow into the very souls of those present. Other points shrink back, their small forms trembling with terror. Everyone regards the ghost with a grave expression, its ancient eyes filled with a deep solemn understanding. A spirit? His deep voice tinged. Written spirit has returned, bound to this world by unfinished business. Octo turns his gaze to Red Sea, its red eyes narrowing as it regards the tiny, helpless velociraptor. Now stuck as a ghostly, I say to Rexy, Guys, it took me a minute, but I said, now start the ghostly toad I to Rexy, stuck like this, suffering. The ghostly toad's voice echoes eerily as it speaks, the words filled with a deep, haunting Rexy. It mars a special form drifting closer to the time Velociraptor. Look at you now, stuck like this, suffering because of me. A lot of shock and sympathy as the ghostly toad all the words, as Blake's parents shifted to spell a sense of mirth. Trenton, it's not your fault. Just I think his aggression, it was the curse's influence, not his true nature. Hurrying gather closer, a small forms offering comfort and support to both the ghostly turtle and the helpless velociraptor. As the sing with a solemn expression, its ancient eyes filled with wisdom and understanding. Before I could say anything else, my ghostly form just disappeared, and there was nothing but silence where I originally was. Wow. Wow. The sudden disappearance of the ghostly turtle leaves everyone stunned and silent. First was at the empty space where my spirit had been, its white patterns frozen in a mixture of shock and disbelief. Everyone huddled together, their small forms trembling with a combination of fear and confusion. Even Emberwing, the ancient dragon, seemed taken aback by the sudden vanishing of the spiritual apparition. Reggie, still stuck in his tiny, helpless water form, lets out a soft, frightened chirp, his eyes wide with a mixture of terror and despair. The silence that follows it is heavy and oppressive, broken only by the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. Fur is the first to break the silence, its voice trembling as it speaks. Trenton, it whispers, its body patterns shifting to display a variety of mourning symbols. He's gone. Truly gone this time. Uh-uh. A few minutes pass with nothing happening. Oh my. The mantic bites away, the silence heavy and oppressive. Fur remains still, its body patterns frozen in a mixture of shock and grief. Everyone huddled together, their small forms trembling with a combination of fear and confusion. Looking at the tiny helpless water to form what's out occasional soft chirps, his eyes wide with a mixture of terror and despair. When the ancient dragon regards the scene with a solemn expression, its golden eyes fixed with a deep, contemplative gaze. The forest seems to hold its breath, the usual sounds of wildlife consciously absent, as if the very air is heavy with the weight of my absence. The silence is stark contrast to the chaos that had unfolded earlier. Fur is the furthest away, as it slowly turns to face the others. We need to find a way to help Rexy. About 30 seconds after this, a massive Lugia comes out of nowhere and lands next to everyone, but instead of its usual blue eyes, it has glowing red eyes. Oh my. What the frick? The sudden appearance of the massive Lugia stands a shockwave through the group, causing Fur and the other Pokemon to scatter in fear. Legendary Bird's usual serene presence is replaced by an aura of menace, its glowing red eyes fixate on the helpless Velociraptor. Rexy lets out a terrified chirp, his tiny form shaking as he tries to back away from the menacing Lugia. Knowing despite its ancient wisdom and power, seems weary of the bird's sudden aggression, its golden eyes narrowing as it regards the creature with a mixture of suspicion and concern. Lugia's massive form towers over the group, its wings spread wide as it prepares to strike. Uttering its courage, steps forward, its voice trembling as it speaks. Lugia, says Harley, what do you want with Rexy? The Lugia looks at everyone and says in a deep voice, stop. Don't attack. I'm not going to hurt you. His deep voice echoes through the forest as Red Eye scanning the frightened group. Fur hesitates, his body tense and ready to defend the others if necessary. Moving regardless bird with a solemn expression, its ancient eyes filled with a deep, contemplative gaze. Everyone slowly emerge from their hiding spots, their small forms resembling they watch the massive Lugia weirdly. As tiny Velociraptor form huddles closer to the fur, his eyes wide with fear and confusion. His gaze on the Red Sea. It says something. I mean you no harm, little one. Despite its intimidating appearance, its voice is gentle. I'm here to help you, to lift the curse that binds you. Wide in surprise, its bloody pattern shifting to display hopeful symbols. Help! You can help, Rexy. The Lugia nods and says, notice anything? Does something on me seem familiar? William nods as Raz observes closely with a one. There's something on me that may hold the key to breaking the curse. Everyone gather around their small form, craning their necks to get a better look at the Lugia. Bird's eye scanned the bird's massive form, searching for anything out of the ordinary. Its gaze locked into a small glowing object attached to the Lugia's chest. Everyone glanced through the displaying and see that pendant. Uh, It's the same one Triton wore around his neck, the one that protected him from the curse's influence. The Lugia then says, notice anything different? Different about me? Does something look familiar? To the ghost you saw earlier? Earlier. No, I was trying to read that, you fat, disgusting pig. You disgusting bird. Go away. Leah then says, knows anything else different about me? Does anything look familiar to the ghost Toad you saw earlier? Leah's question hangs in the air, its arid eyes fixated on her with an intense gaze. Her mind races it tries to reconcile the ghostly toad I had seen earlier with the massive legendary bird before them. First body pattern shifts slowly, displaying a series of thoughtful symbols as it examines the Lugia closely. Suddenly its eyes widen in realization, a gasp escaping its lips. Wait! It murmurs, voice trembling with a mixture of disbelief and excitement. Those eyes! The red glow! It's the same as the ghost toad owls! Everyone stared at the Lugia in shock, their small forms trembling with a combination of fear and awe. Regards the bird with a solemn expression, its ancient eyes filled with a deep, understanding gaze. A few seconds later, Griffith C. Williams says, recognize it's me. Ah, they do. The Luia's red eyes seemed to glow brighter for a moment, a soft, otherworldly aura emanating from its form. There was an awe interpretation as the Lugia went to speak, its voice filled with a deep ethereal I am Triton, and his words echoing through the forest, or rather, what remains of him. My spirit bound to this world by the unfinished business of my curse and Rexy's fate. The airborne stared at the Lugia in disbelief, the small forms trembling with a mixture of fear and fascination. First body began to rapidly displaying a series of shocked and sympathetic symbols. Triton? It whispered, its voice filled with emotion. Is it really you? Leaning on his red eyes fixed with a deep sorrowful understanding. Yes, Fur. Its voice is gentle, the otherworldly power that surrounds it. Yes, it is me. There we go. If you want to change this massive body screen when it resembles the ghost we took off from earlier. The spectral point. Wait, I can still transform into that? That's. So that's even weirder. So I keep the red eyes. Oh my gosh. That's so creepy. So I can still transform as a ghost for some reason, but I keep the red creepy eyes on every form I take. So that means I become something like a flippin' haxer or like a flippin' Skeletors will have red glowing eyes. That's horrifying. Holy cow. This one shimmers and changes its massive by shrinking and shooting until it resembles the ghostly toad owl from earlier. Rachel Pullen floats before the group, its red eyes glowing softly as it regards its friends with a mixture of sadness and. Yes, it's me, Fur. And gently filled with a deep. I'm sorry for the confusion and fear I caused. I couldn't let Reggie suffer any longer, not after what he's been through. Excuse me? Elevator turns its gaze to the Russian side. Betsy, my friend, I've come to help you deal with the curse that sets you against your true nature. I watched the scene unfold in awe and wonder, the small form trembling with a mixture of fear and excitement. Here, if you don't fully believe that it's me, then this will prove it for you. Period. Curse. Turn Rexy into a 15-foot tall, friendly dragon.
Looking from your angle, and it kind of does.
Yep. Oh, I don't know. That's what it takes to prove. Very well. That's what it takes to prove my identity. And then, so be. Natural one turns gaze to his voice echoing with a deep command. Curse, hear my command. Release Retzi from your grasp and restore him to his true form. A 15-foot tall, friendly dragon. That's not his true form. Turns overwhelming energy emanates from the ghostly toad out, enveloping Retzi's small form. Tiny Velociraptor begins to grow rapidly, its body expanding and shifting until it reaches a towering 15 feet in height. The curse's aggressions aura dissipates, replaced by a gentle, friendly presence. The transformed dragon regards the ghostly toad with a mixture of shock and joy, and trembling with emotion. Rexy, despite what you did to me, I still care about you. I don't want to hurt you or scare you. Uh,
Watch it from your angle.
as Russian sovereigns his red eyes fixed with a deep heart. I know, Rexy. I can see the truth in your eyes. The only care and affection you hold for me despite everything that's happened.
Oh, it's just it isn't as fun with you. Like,
And the truth in your eyes, the genuine care and affection you hold for me despite everything that's happened. That's one shimmering. I don't want to hurt you or scare you either, my friend. Excuse me? I'm here to help you to lift the curse that's been controlling you and causing you too much pain. So, Everyone's watched the scene unfold on The small forms trembling with a mixture of fear and excitement. First body pattern shift, rapidly displaying a series of hopeful symbols as it observes the recollection between me and Rexy. Huh. Hmm. Alright, guys, I'll be back.